Hi, this is Jack from Jack's Tech Corner. Now a lot of you know me from doing great technology videos, especially on Photoshop Elements. But I also thought I would try my hand in something a little bit different. A little bit more of a hobby, I guess, than anything else. And I'm not sure where I'm posting these videos yet. So I thought I would start this out and just tell you that it is Jack's Tech Corner. So we'll see if we post the videos there, or you may see these somewhere else. But what I picked up here was the Cooper's beer kit. If you can see this okay. It's a Cooper's all-in-one beer kit. Everything you need to brew some homebrew beer is in this kit. And I found this on the internet. You do a search for homebrewing, I'm sure you're going to find tons of homebrewing kits. All kind of kits that you may want to take a look at. This one seemed the most economical. It's about $90. And it comes with your first batch of beer in here, in the kit, along with bottles. But we're going to do an unboxing here. I'm going to show you exactly what's in here. And then, in a short while here, we're going to actually brew this. And I'll show you the steps to go ahead and brew your first batch of beer. Again, this is my first batch. First time we have ever tried to brew homebrew beer. So we'll see how this goes, and hopefully it works out okay. So let's go ahead and get started with the unboxing. Okay, let's get a knife here and go ahead and get started at unboxing this brand new box of, this is a Cooper's kit. Now like I said, there's many kits out there, but this is a Cooper's kit. I'm going to go ahead and unbox this, and then shortly here we're going to be doing a home brew. And also, Cooper's says that everything in here, Cooper's is telling me that everything in here is sterilized, but we're going to sterilize it anyway. First we have a homebrewer's kit book. You see here, this is the homebrewer's kit. It tells you about the kit in here. It tells you about the different beers and different makes they have. So that's a handy thing to have, unless you like to sit and, you can also read these on the internet. We have a spoon. This is the spoon here to stir your brew up, right? To stir your, or they call it a wort. This will stir your wort before it actually becomes beer. So this is what this is for. And we'll also sterilize this here in a short while. And I'll go through the sterilization process that we're using to show you how that works. It has a screw top lid. And this is called the fermenter, is what this is referred to as. We have our first malt extract, and this is an Australian Cooper's beer. It's a lager. That's what we're going to be brewing up today. We'll be brewing this lager beer. I love how they put all this in there. Here's the brewing sugar right here. There's a brewing sugar that we're going to be using. It says it enhances the natural malt flavor, so that's a good thing to have. And we'll be showing you all these in just a few minutes here. The next thing they have in here is all this stuff here. We got the PET caps, which is they're caps to the bottles that come with this kit. That's one reason I picked this kit, is because it comes with some bottles, and I'll show you those. It's 1 liter bottles. There's also the airlock is in here, and we have the spout in here for the kit here. We have the spout, and we have the carbonation drops. Now those are used at the end process here when we go to boil. I mean when we go to bottle, excuse me, not boil. And there's a DVD in there that kind of brings it all together and shows you how to actually brew the kit. And if you're like anything like me, you're doing all this research on the internet, maybe that's why you're happening to watch this video or stumble upon it. I pretty much have watched so many of these brewing videos already, and there's a lot on the internet, but I always like to throw my own twist on it there. That's why I'm doing this particular video now. So that is all that equipment. Cardboard filler. And these are the bottles. This bottle right here. It's an amber bottle, so it doesn't let any sunlight into it. And it's a plastic bottle, so there's plastic screw-on lids which you can reuse. Like I said, that's one of the reasons I purchased this kit, is because it comes with the bottles. The other thing it comes with is a bottler right here. And the way this works, there's just a little tab here on the bottom. You can see it. And I'll show you, I'll do a bottling video once we get this brew all done and it's ready to bottle. But you just stick this up in your valve, and then we'll bring the bottle right up into it. And we're going to actually bring the bottle up into it this way. Let me show you one here. Just like this, and we'll tap it, and that's how you're going to fill the bottle. Just like this. So that's how the bottle will get filled. So that is the bottler. You need one of those. That's pretty important. And we're just drilling down through the bottles here. There's a lot of bottles here. And then we have what is known as the hydrometer. Okay. Now this is telling us once we get the beer done, and we believe it's done brewing, what we'll do is we'll fill this full of our beer or our brew, and we'll put the hydrometer in there, and it will tell us if it's properly done. It will also give you a indication of the alcohol level in your beer. So that's very important. And I understand this one is really made of glass, almost like a thermometer. So be careful you don't break this thing. Keep it in this nice tube here. This tube's pretty secure. So that's where I would keep it and store it in that tube. Once again, we're going to sterilize this. I don't know if you need to sterilize this much because, again, it's for testing. So we'll see how that goes. We don't want that to break. And that's it. Like I said, this is the actual the kit right here. This is the actual fermenter where you're going to put we're going to mix the brew in here. And then we're going to take that brew and put all of our ingredients in there. We'll do what they call pitch the yeast, and I'll explain all that when we're doing our brewing video. And I got into this, and I'm probably going to send him a shout out anyway. I got into this by a gentleman named as Craig Tube. I started watching Craig Tube videos a while back, and it's just a very interesting hobby to me to brew your own beer. And then talking to a bunch of people at work, I found that other people brew beer. So I thought it'd be a great hobby to jump on board with and see what we can do and see how the beer tastes. So, okay, so we'll catch you back here when we start to when we start to do the sanitizing process, and I'll show you how that's done. So I'll talk to you then.